Hey, 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 hey! So it's like the very first day at a whole new school. What happened before? Nobody knows. So suddenly you could arrive as a completely different person, different clothes, different personality. You can be whoever you have dreamt of being if you take advantage of this moment in time where everything is starting to change. Hey, I'm Rosemary, Nonny. I am the Prosperity Minister, and I support you in leaving behind the painful stories and the limiting stories of the past and rise victorious in your true design life. A life of freedom, of fulfillment, of financial abundance, and a love-drenched life. If you are willing, I always love to add, if you are willing. Why? Because a lot of people say they want this stuff, but a lot of people are not willing to do what it takes to create this stuff. So think about it right now. I don't know how it is all over the world, but I know in the developed countries at the moment, there's a heck of a lot of change going on. Things may never be the same again. Who knows? I don't know. But I was sitting on the bike this morning, sitting down doing my spin thing. I have a thing for spin. Of course, there was hardly anybody in the class. Hardly anybody in the class because everybody's kind of slightly nervous about leaving their homes at the moment or whatever. Or being in a group together. And I remember, and as I was sitting there connecting with the divine, which is what I do when I'm on the bike all the time, and I got to thinking about how, you know what, this is an opportunity for people to rise and become whoever it is that they choose to be at this time. They could, if you've always had these dreams and ideas and a vision of the life you want to live, this is the time. It's almost like everything that's happened before is gone. It's a new world, man. It's a new world. And you get to choose, how do I want to show up? And we are spirit-driven souls. We are those who really want to make a difference on this planet. We want to live to the fullness of our potential. We know there's more for us. This is your opportunity to just decide, you know what? What happened before is gone. It's like some people are losing their jobs. And I know I'm not diminishing any of this stuff, okay? I know that can seem painful, but I know that my biggest change came when I went bankrupt, when I got depressed for 4 years. That's when I knew, hey, well, you know what? I'm going to have to recreate my life here, so why not recreate it exactly the way that I want it? It still took a lot of transitioning and this and that and the other, but you know what? This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity. How are you going to look back on 2020? Is it the year that you rose victorious, becoming who you were born to be? Or is it the year that you just about survived? Oh my gosh, and you become one of those people just recounting the stories of how fearful it was and how people died here, there, and everywhere, and oh my gosh, and oh my gosh. That's fine, we're all going to get through this. But are you going to get through this victorious? Are you going to get through this just the same or maybe even worse than before? The choice is yours. I cannot emphasize this enough. The choice is yours. You get to choose what this means to you. You get to create success on your own terms. You get to start again. You get to start again. You get to start affirming that everything is always working out for your good. You get to do this stuff. A lot of people at the moment, there's a lot of either people, there's a lot of people who feel, I don't know, that if things are going well for others, that, they're being too mercenary or they're being too horrible or they're ultimately lots of judgment out there. Don't join judgment. Whatever you judge, you won't have. So if you're judging somebody for doing okay in the crazy time, that means you're saying you don't want to do okay. So don't join that kind of craziness. Instead, think to yourself, who do I want to be? Who have I always dreamt of being? Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Created in the image and likeness of the divine. Remember who you are. This is a moment where you could just rise up as a beacon of hope for those around you. Not in a codependent, oh, everybody need me, I'm going to save the world kind of way. No, because I mean it in the way that you focus on your vision. You take advantage of this time to decide, you know what? It's like I'm entering a whole new situation here. Who do I want to be? I am now going to step into that role right now. I am going to create the success I've been dreaming about for ages. This is my time. This is my time. I've been telling you guys recently that, the divine has said to me that this is the time for fortune, restoration, and expansion. Now you can decide that this becomes a time when you just get scattered and, I just about survive. Or this is the time you rise. Not just for you, though first and foremost for you, to not feel guilty about owning what you desire out of life. But it will, as you own it, you start to impact your family. You start to impact your community. You start to allow others to see that, we don't have to panic. If she or he can rise, so can I. Be that role model. Not because you're trying to be saving anybody, no. Let people save themselves. You know what? Because everybody is created in the image and likeness of the divine. Nobody is weak. Nobody is weak. We are powerful. We are capable beings. Everybody has the ability to rise up and decide, enough. No longer am I a victim of whatever comes my way. No, I rise. I freaking rise. The choice is yours. It's all starting new, man. You can do whatever, be whoever. Decide. Decide. Come on. I'm going to sing the affirmation. I am creating success on my own terms. Affirm it with me. I am creating success on my own terms. I am fulfilled and free. I live true to myself. I remember who I am. I am fulfilled. I am capable. I live true to myself. Start affirming that to yourself over and over again until you rise into that. Make the decision, people. There are going to be some great winners here. Let that be you. Let that be you. Don't see it as some kind of, I don't want to. No. Everybody has the ability to do the same thing. Where I don't care where you are. It serves no one for you to play small. It serves nobody for you to just join in with the panic and the crazy. If you really want to make a difference on this planet, rise the heck up. Rise up. Let's sing this. I am creating success on my own terms. I am fulfilled and free. I live true to myself. I remember who I am. I am powerful. I am capable. I remember who I am. I live true to myself. True to myself. Let that be your affirmation as well, honey. This is your opportunity to create success on your own terms. The old rules are being thrown out. Not that you ever had to obey them anyway. But this is used. It's like you're going to a new school today. You can be anybody. Nobody knew you yesterday. Nobody knew what you did yesterday or didn't do. This is your opportunity to decide, who do I want to be? Who am I called to be? Who have I always known I am born to be? And I allowed the burdens and the responsibilities and the dramas and the craziness of the world to redefine me and to tell me what success looked like. But you know what? Now I'm taking myself back. I am owning my true design. So that is my word for you guys today. It is your opportunity to rise. I believe in a world where the spiritual, the spirit-driven are rising up, showing the world a different way. We have access. We know everybody has access to this, but we know we have access to unlimited wisdom. We know we have greater understanding. When we tap into the divine, we are unstoppable. Except you haven't learned yet to live from that faith-filled position. Now is the time to decide, you know what? That is what I do from now on. 2 days or 3 days ago or whatever, I did a video about how to get what you want. Watch it. It talks you through the 4 keys of very deliberately designing life on your own terms. Listen to it. Apply it every single day. This is your time. This is your time. You are not a victim of life. No. You need to know that everything is always working out for your good. Not just in the good, certain, safe times. Every time. Now is the time to own that. Now is the time to demonstrate your faith. Now is the time to grow it. Now is the time to walk by faith and not by sight. Now is the time to rise. Are you willing? Are you willing? Or are you still too addicted to the sad stories? Are you still too addicted to the, oh, this happened to me and that happened to me, and I know they did, and I do not diminish them, but I know that they can be used to elevate you if you would be willing. It's time to rise. I know you've created success, but it's time for the next level. You know it as well as I do, that you haven't been living to the fullness of your potential. Who has? Let's all rise. Let's all rise. There's no judgment here. There's just simply encouragement. There is more available to you. Do not be taken in by all the shifting and shakings around you. Don't be taken in by it. Do not think that that means anything. You are still one with the divine. You are still powerful. You are still capable, and your vision is still possible. So wake up. This is your time. Are you ready, my loves? Share this with somebody else, because you know people need to hear this. Share this with somebody else. Come into the abundance library. Start your immersion. Start immersing your mind in more empowering things than what you're seeing on social media or what you're reading in the news or all of that stuff. Come away from that craziness. Do not allow the external to determine your internal peace. Come into the abundance library. Immerse yourself in trainings that empower, elevate, and expand you. Immerse yourself in trainings that enable you to leave behind the weird and crazy stories of the past. Empower yourself with good, solid teaching, training. Implement the skills you learn. Use it. Message me the word abundance to find out more about it. I have made all the stuff that I've created available to you so that you can use it to elevate rather than keep listening to all of that stuff out there telling you to be afraid. You don't have to be. We are those who know our oneness with the source of all. We need to rise and show the world that there is more available to every single person on this planet. And it starts with you. It starts with you. Message me the word abundance to find out about the abundance library, to get in right now. Start your 30-day immersion. In 30 days, you could be in a completely different place if you are willing. And share this video with somebody else, okay? It is time to create success on your own terms. This is an opportunity like nothing before. Open your eyes and see it for what it is. Okay? Okay, my loves. Okay, my loves, be encouraged. Be encouraged. You are still powerful. You are still capable. The vision is still possible. Awaken and rise into your true design life. Until the next time, my loves. Much amazing love. Go forth and prosper. Share it. Message me the word abundance if you're ready to start your expansion. Bye.